If lost upon the plains outside Cetus, you may derive sustenance from mineral-dense termite droppings, which the Ostrons call Ito Da. You may also never form a consonant again, but at least you will not be dead.
Good morning, Tindall. Today we're going to do more story stuff. But I'm also going to change Warframes. Oh, they just straight gave me this thing. That mean... No? Wait, so did they give me... They gave me this. Did they not actually give me the full-on pistol and just give me the blueprint? No, it's not a blueprint. I love when the Warframe is directly in front of the UI. Is it something that's related to the Drifter? Oh, I can just straight up equip the pistol. Interesting. But I have the visual on the current one. Okay, now let's... Alright, I just got you a new helmet. What the heck is this? That is creepy. Not necessarily in a good way. Oh, there he is. Like, where's my cat? Alright, I want to do Call of the Tempestari. Deadlock. Okay. So, Deadlock.
7 for, 7 against. Cast and recast 7 times. So, it is decided. The fleet has been retrofitted and redeployed to begin at once. New lanes. Trawling for old things. By prophet and void, by the blessed handless founder, we hereby invoke the Deadlock Protocol.
Solaris, EU Sampa, Rail Agent, Crew Diver, or Pit Boss. Hear this. Your comrades, your friends, your family, good people with clear debts are being taken. Vanished. Nef Anyo, in his hubris, is writing checks and cashing them with Solaris lives. There is upset in the halls of Corpus Power. The foundations of their kleptocracy tremble. To Nef, we say this. You are seen. To the Solaris, make yourselves heard. To those who have aided us in the past, join us now. You are needed.
Sparky. Yes. Biz and I may be in over our heads on this one. Listen up. This deadlock spat is costing Solaris lives. The Corpus founder, some long-dead cove named Parvis Granum, carries a lot of messianic clout. Well, Nef's claiming the old man's got an heir. If true, that heir can, by rights, claim total control of the board. Board schisms and infighting might be the main reason SU survived this long. If the board unifies under one person, one found by Nef, our people will never see daylight. I need you on this. You in? It's Neff, all right. Patching through.
Like all of you, I was born for.
With but a meager derivatives portfolio and limited vesting options. I never knew my parents. But, as an orphan, poor as I said, I found great riches within the tenets of our glorious founder, Parvos Granum.
The corpus became my family.
They fuzzed the band. Keep at it.
My humility grew vast. I began to see a certain similarity. I wondered, who am I really? After a protracted negotiation, my birth mother sold to me the secrets of my conception.
Wait, what? Get that signal back!
program. It was an epiphany. It would seem that I am one of the sons of our late, great founder. And, more importantly, his heir. Now I have only to prove it. That is where all of you come in.
Rucker. I have to protect my people from this trust fund lunatic. Do your thing. I'll check in with my Whisper network. Let you know what they're saying. Talk soon. The Bronx!
The data you have collected here today will go a long way in supporting our cause.
Okay.
Got dirt that isn't safe to shovel out in the open. You know where to meet.
Well, knew that Neff was a asshole. I don't believe him. Even if it is true, I don't believe him.
Told me an abandoned conscience finds its way home with a gun in his hand. He was talking about...
So, Neff's making a succession play. Sumper thinks he can prove he's a sprog of noble descent. No idea how. Parvus was assassinated before any of us were an itch. Biz?
Look familiar, Outworlder. Warframe, yes, but one of a kind. Protea. Legend says she was built specifically for and assigned to one Parvos Granum. Yes, part of a deal Granum cut with the Orokin themselves. Granum was no amateur, he had real power. Our air inside says Neff's techs have found a lead on Protea's whereabouts. Protean traces, they're calling them.
Granum, the original taxman. Killed when someone, a board member most likely, sabotaged the void drive of his personal transport. Neff wants gene proof, but there's nothing left to scan.
And yet, so they believe, they found Granum's Warframe bodyguard, who was with Granum when that void drive went critical. So, who is to say what's true?
Our people are vanishing because of this. That's true, I know it. I don't care if Parvus Granum is dead, alive, or making change tap dancing in a Grenier officer's mess. Sparky, you find what Neff's looking for. You'll find out what happened to our people. Get on it.
Alright. Guess I keep a going.
Protean detectors should be on board. Not sure what they look like. See what you can find.
It's, right. It's a great, big hand.
Granum tribute. Story is, Parvos was missing his left hand. See if you can...
Another engineering blunder? We need confirmation. Reset and get our next volunteer into position.
What was that?
I think it was a void temporal shift. I'm not entirely sure. Never seen one before. Small, though. About as big as a person. Patch me into the system. Could do with some noise while I'm eyeballing the bits.
Nathaniel, you are found. Remember the first days of Fortuna. Your failure, our victory. Without the Solaris, your aspirations are nothing. Return our Solaris brothers and sisters, or to nothing. So I swear, you will return.
You and your bleeding heart, Tenno thugs. I really don't have time for this. My robotics, on the other hand, do. Kill crews, take care of this. I have history to make.
I love this shotgun.
Ready now? Protein trace spiking. It's time! Send in the next volunteer!
They're gearing up for something. No! Fizz! What is that thing?
I'm not. Outworlder, hold position. I'm getting something.
He'll pay for this. Volunteers. He's killing our people for some kind of weapons test.
Maybe not. I'm still pulling signal from that jockey's rig.
What kind of signal?
I don't know yet. Outworlder, don't let them cut the signal before I can decode it.
By prophet! By void! It's real! It's real!
One Piece? One Piece is real?
What is this? What are we looking at?
The jockey's feed.
Sparky, you better get out of there. Well, we make sense of this.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
We'll be waiting for you, Outworlder.
What's going on with my mouse? That Valkyr is still just standing there.
To the Corpus Board and my many supporters across the Origin system, everyone is asking, when will I, Netanyo, end this unprofitable, squabbling deadlock? People are saying, Netanyo's perfect for the big seat, a visionary, an exemplar, a protege of the great founder himself, Harvos Branham. Friends, our time is at hand.
How many kids are going to grow up in the fence because of this? How many parents lost because I couldn't do my job?
UD. There's a Vent kid a very long time ago who would have hero-worshipped the woman she became. You're enough.
If Neff intends to visit that pocket for his proof, he won't risk himself. Not at first. Sparky, you can beat him to it. Biz has figured out how to activate Neff's Granum tributes. You won't believe this.
These tributes are essentially coin-operated. You'll need a Granum crown. You'll have to search the ship.
Neff as the Corpus figurehead, with the united board behind him, will be hell for us and workers everywhere. See if you can get across first. Tax whatever proof he's hoping to collect, muck up his plan, and find our people.
I really ought to redecorate the outside of my orbiter. Hold on. Orbiter. For appearance. Bick. No, that's not what I want. Oh, there's exterior. Landing craft, that's what I want. I'd love to get the parallax one. Such a neat looking thing. Definitely an upgrade to the illicit. There we go. Then that. What are these? Okay. So that's basically just a figurehead. Okay.
To cross over, you'll need to find a Granum crown first. Search the area. If you make it across, keep an eye out for our people. They may have survived. I've told more than enough kids their parents aren't coming home.
What the fuck is seeing me?
Cruz, the tomb is verified intact. Dispatch the treasurer with my offering. It's time I paid tribute myself.
Alright, here's our chance. Time to tax the taxman.
If only Parvos could have lived to see this day. Imagine his face, beaming with pride, as he bestowed upon me, his son, that sacred golden hand. My surgeons have assured me the procedure will be quick and painless. A pound of old flesh for a glorious new legacy.
I'd pay top credits to crap in Neff's coffin. Double if he was still alive.
One scan of Parvos Granum, and my lineage shall be proven. None shall deny me. What? Tenno? Again? Not today. As Parvos' heir, it is my offering to make. I am coming, Father. It is I who shall pay tribute. Your Neff is almost home. They must not reach him before we do. Is that understood?
Him! As if the body would still be intact. Something's off. Get to the tribute. Expect some friction.
Okay, I'd love to get to the tribute. Where's it at? Thank you.
We've got a lock on you, Outwelder. Good luck.
It has been so long since these old eyes beheld another living thing here in the sanctuary. I am Parvos Granum. Thank you for finding me.
I the void. You are alive. My faith never wavered.
I live. Treachery seethed within the heart of the faith I had built when the board's assassins overloaded my transport's void drive. Protea, my beautiful Protea, and her gift for manipulating time preserved me. But at the cost of all that she was. Now she is nothing more than a specter of her former self. My beautiful Protea. That is why you have been invited here.
Father, permit me to show you all I have built in your name. Do Neff Anyo that honor.
My name. I have watched you. Monuments to narcissism, demanding others sweat in your stead, gorging upon that which you have not earned. Watched as you claimed for yourself my teachings of self-reliance, perverting them into a flaccid philosophy of sloth, of idleness. Is that you, my son?
No, that must be a different son.
You know nothing, falling short as you do of every ideal that I value. Your words, your efforts, are the model of inadequacy. I called you Nathaniel, but I do not need you. I need them.
Them? Tenno? Father! You're making a mistake. Come now.
Protea has scanned her kin, and with that, she is reinvigorated.
Now, my lovely, if you wouldn't mind, show our guests the door. We've got a lock on you, Outworlder. Good luck. What the hell? Outworlder, I'm pulling sensory feeds from a trip you haven't taken yet. And hearing myself say things I've never said in a place I've never seen. Parvos? Yudi, you should see this. What if Neff has similar logs?
Biz has a handle on the time jump, but we've got bigger problems than Neff now. Get out of there.
Not good enough, am I? Inadequate, am I? You've been watching me, have you? Well, watch as I show you how we do things these days. Crews, repel those specters! We have bigger fish to fry.
Alright, just about go the direction I was expecting it to go. Interesting.
Another job well executed.
Vox Solaris. Our interests have come to align. Now, this situation is no one's fault, and I'm not one to point fingers, but my fleet and your workers are facing the same danger. Convince your Tenno servant to re-enter Granum's domain and disable that Proteus Spectre. I have just the thing they'll need, but there is some assembly required. You want to rescue those comrades trapped in there, and I want to keep the past where it belongs. Dead and buried. Deal?
Neff's a bloviating narcissist with the morals of a haunted chainsaw, but at least that makes him predictable. Parvus. That mucker is something else. I don't trust Neff, but if any of our own are still alive in there, we have to try. Biz will lead the build on this Zorus gizmo.
I do need to go back into the Deviri and farm to get Sun and Moon.
Neff's given us a cipher for an old Granum file. Phantasmic scintilla and motive forces. We'll need more specifics to build whatever this tool is.
Alright, I can right click you. I'll leave it alone. Okay, how am I supposed to get in here? When jumping used to be a lot easier.
Looks like a partial find. Let's see if Anyo's cipher works as promised.
Some doors ought to remain closed. That's not in my worldview. Fire, fusion, void. Progress always comes entangled with risk, with violence. With the precious sample obtained, development is accelerating. The Entrati have kept their secrets long enough. I am calling it the Spectre Particle. As my Archimedeans explained, mimicry is in its nature. An echo exposed to precept circuits, we are able to imprint behaviors like an infant mirroring her surrogate. Only this infant can set the world on fire.
Alright. Oh, weird Warframe lore. Warframe.
Gullisberg think they control us. They hit our research site with a Warframe assault team. Of course they did. I baited them to do it. The whole site lit up. 80 megatherm bloom. The whole lab vaporized. Those Warframes with it. Fire, fusion, void.
Pavos Granum originated spectre particle theory? Guts. This old coot is a whole other order of intelligence, and that's bad for us. Get back to your ship. I need to figure out this Zorus thing.
Apparently I gained a follower and don't have a notification for it. Hey there. Well, this is clearly an exit. Sure. Apparently forgot how to ninja slide.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Thanks for the fast work, Biz. Sparky, listen up. Biz's findings indicate Parvus might be close to translating himself from that reality into our own. We're not exactly sure how, but we're getting some odd readings. You've got to build the Zorus before Parvus gets free.
And I am unusually tired, and I don't know why.
A weapon? Glaive class, but with an energy trap. Spectre particles, maybe. Has a mid-flight detonation trigger. Tricky, but I'm sure you'll get the hang of it. Gear up and let's go.
You're too late! The tributes are jammed open and the old man's errant specters have control of my ship. They're spreading through the fleet. I have no choice. If I can't have my fleet, no one can.
Okay, so you just change the direction you want me to go. Nice. Oh, thank you for the follow.
was not the deal, Anya. We have yet to rescue our people. Disengage the destruct.
I can't do that. But don't worry. I'm already at a very comfortable, safe distance.
Duty, the fleet's going to blow. Outwelder, aboard.
Wait, it's a time prison, right? Sparky, if you can get back inside before the reactor tilts, you theoretically have all the time in the world.
God, I am very bad at ninja jumping now. Why did they put the treasure so goddamn far away? Don't like randomly not being a Warframe. You know what? Fuck it. All no other problems can hit the cells off. Alright, where am I going? Need direction.
Biz. I don't think they made it.
Outwelder? Yudi, they're alive! Listen, Neff's whole fleet is overloading. Huge energy spike. We need to take out Protea. Ready that Zorus. There, our rig jockeys. They're trapped in some kind of energy enclosure. You'll need to charge the Zorus to break it open.
Risk comes from not knowing what you are doing. There's no stopping this without stopping Protea. A bit like eating your own, no?
Here they come. Take out the errants, then use the Zorus to trap the specter particles that escape. You'll have to time it just right.
swear, if Momo and Moa problem is,
Full charge. Now, target the enclosure trapping our jockeys. You'll need to trigger your Zorus to discharge near them. Well done, Outwelder. Now bring the rest home.
okay, you need to go away. You're destroying the things I need to protect.
Full charge. Now, target the enclosure trapping our jockeys. You'll need to trigger your Zorus to discharge near them. Full charge. Now, target the enclosure trapping our jockeys. You'll need to trigger your Zorus to discharge near them.
By now, your friends have noticed that the overloading void engines are preventing the exits you opened for my captives from closing. Well done, and goodbye. Enjoy your stay.
Cunning old. Outwelder, you've got to get out of there. Reversing the temporal field. That's it. The cycle's degrading. That's it. The cycle's degrading. temporal field. Try to interrupt it. A fully charged burst from the Zorus might do it. That's it. The cycle's degrading. Reversing the temporal field. Try to interrupt it. A fully charged...
You're too late! The old man's errant specters have... Huh? The protein trace is... gone? Where is he? Where is my father?
That temporal effect again. And yes, there are your sensory feeds, just like last time. So, the Zorus worked. In a battle that never happened. Or did it? I have a headache.
I also have a headache.
Our people are cooling in, Sparky. They're coming home. Tonight, all Fortuna will be singing a verse in your honor.
I just want to finish this quest to go find out why something's thrown in my room. I'll be right back and we'll finish.
Another job well executed.
I'll also throw up an app right now so it removes an app. Hello again. I'll be right back. back. Today is just a very confusing day.
Messages in your inbox, operator. They are not as encrypted as they should be.
Wait for this ad break to finish. Alright. That takes care of pre-roll ads for about an hour, so we're good there. Sorry for running off just as you came in. I'm guessing it's Gaijin Kas, however you want to pronounce that. I have something in my inbox.
The system shall change. No more clutching at sunk costs, imposed ideals, hand-me-down hopes. No, we are better than that. Corpus shall know a violent restructuring, but with time enough to face the impending threat from Tau with renewed and absolute vigor. Or not. Perhaps the rot is too deep. Perhaps the father should abandon his children. Perhaps it is time for a new philosophy. Life's just a bargain like any other. Yours is no different. Would you like a seat at my new table? Perhaps with your masked friends alongside? The business, was it? A curious name. And Unico, of course. All people who know what they want. I know what they want. But what about you? Tell me, friend. What is it you desire?
Man, that sounded very Faustian. Okay. Now I can do the one I wanted to do.
Crew. Corpus traffic detected within abandoned void space lanes. Easy pickings. Void storms a possibility. Pack barf bags.
Corpus convoy moving through void space, red zone, shipping abandoned void storms and temporal ghosting. Remember, Lakrita platform, final disastrous result of incursion in that place. We are not wanted there, yet the Corpus returned. It would be stupid to investigate. Saddle up, we're about to do something stupid. I love Cephalon Psi.
Potential catastrophic sensor glitch. Visual confirmation required. Crew, did you see that?
Yes.
Commence salvage. Void storm resurgence probable. Get the lead out. Corpus salvage team headed for debris field.
love the railjack missions. It's my kind of jam.
Crew, sensor glitch is back. Stay sharp. This may not be a bug. Salvage team eliminated. Alert. Void storm imminent. Corpus reinforcements imminent. Obligatory withdrawal imminent. This escalated quickly.
Captain Vala Glarios. So
Love the music.
pleased to meet you. I should have expected Tenorats among the flotsam. Sequester that railjack for Parvos.
Gunfight not an option. Isolating escape corridor. Anomaly detected. Warframe glyphs. That takes me back.
I see you, you bastard. I see you! Contact Parvos Granum immediately. Get me authorization for multiphasic ordnance. Tell him I've found the damned ghost.
More mods for that. Railjack.
Evasive. Focus shields.
Isolating escape corridor. All hands, evasive maneuvers. Escape corridor locked. Grab something. Captain Glarios knows something about that vessel. Crew, infiltrate and recover Orokin-era naval records. Our ghost ship has a name. I want it.
I love stuff like that. I really, really do.
Crew, disable priority targets before hitting that capital ship.
I want boots on the deck. Clear the tubes and launch ram sleds.
Hull breach. We are breaking apart. Immediate repairs.
I'm sorry. What the hell happened?
Omni required at hull breach. This is not a drill.
It was wonderful I could see the line.
Crisis averted. Mission continues.
Arm the warheads. Fire full salvo. Take them down.
Wait, is there another fucking... Alright. Not enough Revelite. What? Okay, I guess I just die. Bye.
Our losses can be replaced. You cannot. I am pulling you out. Hull breached. Venting Atmo. Situation critical.
Yeah, no, that was dumb. That was very dumb. Okay, let's try that again. I can remember how to board the damn thing. Down here, isn't it? Try this again. I think the gun's floating in the wrong place. Yep, the guns are just kind of there.
Captain Glarios knows something about that vessel. Crew, infiltrate and recover Orokin-era naval records. Our ghost ship has a name. I want it. Disable priority targets prior to boarding the capital ship.
Locating breach points, launching ram sleds. Let's soften them up. Torpedoes. Fire at will.
Boosting away to try and get away from the damage. They are still somehow
Life
managing to
support
hit.
failing. Equip an Omni and patch that leak.
Did you finish? This is complete, but it's still not working. We will not be doing this. It is very clearly.
I am pulling us out. We have lost the day.
Disappointing because I really wanted to do that quest line. But, I'm sorry, I completed the repair of the fucking hull breach and it's just like, nah. We'll do this instead. is this? The introduction to a Dune movie?
My lonely vigil is over. Follow me, Tenno, and on no account wake the family. Despite their conflicts, they sleep in peace. But a solitary dream plagues me. You must understand. Constructs cannot dream. And yet, I have. In my dream, one single name repeats. Kalimos. The memory surface, long locked away. This was no dream, Tenno. It was a precept. The Kalimos sequence.
Not to be confused with the Kalima sequence.
I must fulfill this dormant precept. The Kalimos sequence has begun, and it cannot be undone.
Freaky. Especially the eyeball.
I have one responsibility in the Kalimos sequence. Awaken the sleeper. But I cannot do it alone. Please,
Hold the fuck
assist me once more.
Did you just say awaken the sleeper and this entire sequence started with throat singing? Is this literally just an Easter egg for Dune? Someone's roting on the walls. That's right, I said roting. Galaga in this? Definitely Zord.
I fear we are off the edge of the map and into the domain of monsters. Master Entrati never completed his final project, the vessels. The sequence dictates they cannot awaken before the sleeper does. Do you hear that? Let us hope the sleeper is untroubled by such strangeness. Find them.
You're briefly speaking. Oh, I forgot to change my weapon back. No. I'll have to take care of that. Don't let me forget.
Necromex, poor abandoned things, still faithfully following Master Entrati's last command to defend. Show mercy, Tenno. End them. Master Entrati called it the Void Tongue. He feared it was meaningless, and feared more that it was not.
I love just the environmental artwork in this game. It's so good.
There. That book was like a diary to Master Entrati. His grimoire. No doubt it holds the secrets of the vessels. And of the Kalimo sequence. Take it, Tenno. The grimoire is very active. It is reading you.
Okay, I like this.
I confess it galls me slightly to see a compendium of knowledge used as a weapon. But needs must. We need be in no doubt of your skill, at any rate.
Always a good sign when there's... I also don't like the knocking. I don't like that fucker. What's a sidearm?
A monstrous danger, these labs. Better off sealed. We can only hope the sleeper has been untouched by this vast horror. This great indifference.
I do not like the fact that it went rap tap tap. It is a very frequent, common thing heard from the horror quest, which is this Warframe.
I ask too much of you, Tenno. These horrors must be stopped! If these fragments were to unite... Destroy them swiftly, Tenno.
I like these walking legs.
Right. Onward!
The next train is arriving. Doors are on the right.
Alright. This train train station and I'm unaware. It is in fact a train station.
Master Entrati jealously protected his most adored possessions, be they objects or people. Come, the sleeper awaits.
I don't know. This is Warframe. It could be any sort of mindfuckery.
The Kalimo sequence has begun? Did he send you? Is he? No. No, of course he didn't. That would be impossible.
This is, well, Lloyd, the original. All emotional centers very much intact. Did you have a good sleep?
Ah, the helpful necroloid my Albrecht had made, so that I might have assistance and company. Perhaps that made it easier for him to leave. Resume your duties, construct.
Resume your duties, construct.
Please, follow me.
This is a Tenno, an orphan of the void, continuing the struggle our master abandoned.
A tenor. A deserter, presumably. Is it not aware there's a war going on? So, the war, too, is just a memory now.
I'm confused. But that's not uncommon.
Tenno, while Lloyd completes his inspections, you'd better meet the Cavia, a reminder of darker times. Though Master Entrati always hoped the awaited operator would be able to understand them.
Okay. Let's see. Fibonacci. Considering the name of the mission we just did, having something named Fibonacci seems pretty on point. That's sad. It's a big bird. Avian status overstimulated.
An incomplete experiment, one might say.
Okay. Which Lloyd am I speaking to? Lloyd or Lloyd?
Albrecht left a great deal incomplete. The vessels are unfinished, Like a book one might one day return to? Operable? Barely. The sequence dictates I am to wait for their operator. Clearly that cannot be you.
Oh, it can be. Tenno, Master Entrati's grimoire suggests you are the key. That colorless antique there? Use it.
I acquired lunch. I'm quite hangry. I'm going to eat while playing. Do let me know if the mic ends up picking that up, because hopefully it doesn't with the sound gates and everything. It might pick up wrappers, though. Yeah, the food wrappers it probably is going to pick up. I just don't want it to pick up me chewing. I haven't eaten all day.
Then I wouldn't be alone on New Year's Eve. They found me. Keep going, Arthur. Find Dr. Entrati. Follow him into hell if you have to.
Coming up to midnight, folks. Is your PC ready for the new millennium? Or are you one of the switched-on thinkers who can tell this so-called Y2K event is just a bunch of bullpuckies? Stay tuned. Okay. Here's where we find out.
Remember the year 1999 being quite like this.
You are late.
So, Albrecht made it to 1999 in one piece. But that thing is still on his heels. Albrecht rarely smiled after his return from the Void. And never like that. I smashed the casket for nothing! It followed him anyway!
Now the ads are done. They started right at a cutscene too. I could not hit the snooze button fast enough.
Silence, creatures! It seems the murmur overloaded your connection. Unfortunately for Albrecht's cherished POM 2, not as future-proof as the label claimed. Alas. Murmur. They're attacking the sensory network I installed. Our eyes and ears. To arms, Tenno! Play the warrior, and leave the tactics to me. Construct, I'm awake. Your one responsibility is fulfilled. Be with the family. They must be kept in the state of ignorance to which my Albrecht so wisely consigned them.
But I... Yes, I see. Until we meet again, Tenno.
Equipment. Arsenal. Well, first things first. I would very much like my broken... Nope, not that one. Where is it? Where's my baby? Oh. Where did my thing go? There it is. Now, what does this count as? They gotta find the... Oh, an lethal turret. I don't think that's gonna help. African rounds. That'll do for now.
I'd crawl away in shame too if I'd done what Lloyd did. Doesn't that grimoire feel a little... light?
The murmur presumes to destroy our auditory and visual senses. In all the time I have been asleep, they have never once been so bold. Ignore the caveat, Tenno. If Albrecht ever understood their babble, he never bothered to share that knowledge with me. Here they come! After all those years of creeping, silent encroachment, something has changed them, stirred them up. The Necromegs never could be compelled to attack the Murmur. Albrecht suspected they could no longer distinguish between the indifferents and himself. A theory he was reluctant to confirm. There is a defense system of sorts. Gather enough of the floating Vosphine glyphs, and they should reinvigorate the organs you're here to protect. A fallback system, in case the promised operator never showed.
Alright. Game. Not entirely sure what's going on there, but sure.
lacking focus. Get to the victory! Look at them. The indifference. He could have given lessons in indifference.
Come! Come!
Albrecht once thought the Carvia should have been destroyed. Failures all. But he briefly showed reluctance, and I saw no reason to punish them for his negligence. I saw off Granum's thumbs. I beat back the infested. And by the void I shall see the end of these monstrosities. Dust yourself down, Dennis. We are still alive. Rejoin me, and the Kalimo sequence may proceed.
What are these? Oh, okay.
You're right, Fish. Lloyd could never figure things out. We have nothing to worry about.
If the Carvia have been babbling our secrets to the Murmur, I shall immolate the lot of them. Promise or no promise? It seems Albrecht said more than we heard. Despite the signal becoming corrupted, his words to you are preserved in the transference buffer. We should extract them. But for that, the POM-2 requires a replacement board. And those are all hidden away in the Netracels. You do understand that accessing a Netracell without a key glyph is completely impossible? A key glyph. So, the Carvia have provided the very item we require. Very well. Proceed to the Netrocell at your own risk, Tenno. That babbling oddity may be sending you into a trap, and if you do end up in one, I'm afraid you are on your own.
Looks like this is just a bunch of different roguelites.
Key glyphs are a heavy burden for living beings to bear. Each type will impede you in its own way.
Access the terminal. Okay. Where's the terminal? You generally give me a quest marker. That ain't it. Oh. Forced him to explode on me? Yeah. It seems they just blow up on me.
Lloyd. You are his demon, not mine. I won't listen. My apologies, Tenno. I shall refrain from further outbursts.
Basically, I gotta keep going. I can either find it myself if I'm lucky, or I can narrow the search area with its consoles. This music gives me Battlestar Galactica vibes.
There, a Netracell. Albrecht stored all manner of sentimental old junk in these. Insert the keyclip. The Netracell's security apparatus is diligent. That door won't open while it can sense the murmur nearby. So eliminate them. Necromites! The lab's automated systems are trying to lock down the Netracell. Your only option is to destroy them. Cold Stone. Sardonic aloofness. I was a fool not to see the resemblance before.
should have left well enough alone, kiddo. It'll never get better if you keep on picking at it.
Excellent. Return to me with the board, Tenno.
That was interesting. I got exactly 666 of this, so, boy.
Thank you. A moment, please. Would you do the honors?
Arthur? Tenno. Forgive me. I need Lloyd to understand why I had to leave. Without him. Why I forced him to destroy the device after I had gone. And why I could never say the words he so needed to hear. If I had remained in the Deimos laboratory, Lloyd would never have been safe from him. You know of what I speak. And so I retreated to the only place in history where that entity could not easily follow, to draw his greedy eye away from Lloyd. Tenno, I require your trust. Craft the little curio whose blueprints you will find in sequence. Repair. Rebuild. When the time is right, find me.
I just had to postpone the ads real quick so it didn't happen during the cutscenes.
The skin of a martyr doesn't suit you, Albrecht. If something mattered, he'd have found a way. It's too late. You heard him, Tenno. He requires your trust. So craft the bloody thing.
Alright. I'm gonna run 3 minutes of ads. So it pushes back the ad break. And then I will be back because it'll let me go use the restroom. And I'm back. I also realized how forgetful I am. That earlier I hadn't eaten today. I literally cooked myself spam, egg, and grits for breakfast. And I forgot about it. I have a very, very advanced case of TRS, because I can't remember shit. Alright. Return to the orbital. Yeah, no, but I appreciate it. Alright, construct the blueprint. Last time.
Tip-top, kiddo. You don't want to be late again, do you?
Would you kindly shut up? Don't make me come in there as myself and shoot you. I'll do it. Do I look like I'm interested in dealing with your tiny ass shit? Now we gotta wait a whole 2 minutes. Revenant would be funny, but I'm not gonna do that. I didn't even remember getting Trinity Prime. Let's be a Rhino, because Rhino's good for solo content. He's my big man. I'm guessing Palm 2 is a reference to Apple 2.
The Jahu Gargoyle. Bring it back here and we shall examine what form will do to help us. Albrecht may have told you to build that thing, but given how he used people and threw them away, he may not have cared for your safety. If that gargoyle is a threat, you must take it from the sanctum immediately. Now, activate it.
If ignorance is bliss, then you, Tenno, must be ecstatic. Come on then, bring it closer. Wakey, wakey.
Where did that come from? Identify yourself!
Please, Lloyd, let them figure it out.
Here, in the jar. What? The fish with the big brain? Yes, the fish with the big brain. Can we please finally get this interminable process over with?
Albrecht used you to give the Cavia a voice, just as he used me to keep them alive. Such a resourceful man.
So, here we are then, the best of what's left. Clearly, Papa's plan was countered. Color me surprised. Right then, we may proceed with the sequence.
You animals have observed us all this time, have you not? You've given yourself a role in the sequence?
Indeed we have. Come, Lloyd. It's named after Papa's favorite pet. Spare the rod and spoiled. We know the fragmented ones are heralds of the indifference. We know the chosen operator must summon and destroy them. And regrettably, you, Lloyd, have made this impossible.
Choose your words carefully, fish.
Tenno, the grimoire is incomplete. The final page hidden away by Lloyd. Be a darling and retrieve it. That's all. Run along.
So be it. The gift of decency was clearly not bestowed upon the Cavia, Tenno. But I cannot deny the page's current status is lost.
Talk! Talk! I can talk! Hey! Hey! Oh! Mr. Lloyd! Mr. Lloyd! Where is Papa? Why did Papa leave us? Mr. Lloyd!
Papa is gone. We could all be gone too. In an instant. Like... We have to keep quiet.
Okay.
Yep, we got a bird. Well, we once again enter the laboratories.
Allow me to boil this down for you. Should the indifference's corrupting touch reach us and take back our speech, we would be screwed. So, Mia, love, and eradicate the murmur in this patch before the big bad gets word that Lloyd's awake and the fish is talking.
Tenno, there is some truth to what the fish says. That page was the last thing my Albrecht ever wrote. Meant for me. Since I had no interest in reading his endless self-justifications, I hid it away instead. But with all this chaos, it's undetectable.
Objective is just murder.
So long as the indifference is missing a digit, it is confined to the strands of Kra. Don't ask, your tiny mind would likely pop under the strain of understanding. This limitation is our one hope.
Do not patronize the Tenno fish. The strands of Kra are merely void renderings of the chains of cause and effect. Conceptually embodied timelines, if you will.
Papa's daughter excelled at explaining complicated concepts in childish terms. I see now where she learned it.
There's a laser beam coming out of the back of my staff.
Arousing as I'm sure this is for you, the rest of us are moments away from an extinction grim, black, and final. So, if you would be so kind, finish up so I can point you toward that sodding page.
If they would just send more enemies to it. Intentionally make this weapon to be a horrible death. slow the web enemies are trickling in.
Bravo! It was a long walk towards competence, but here you are. Now, please.
How about you give me the page instead, kiddo? Consider it part of our deal.
There. It's done. Keep it to yourself, Tenno. I'm damned if I'm giving Albrecht the last word.
Fell hand raps upon the untimed door, and sans grimoire, we are undone! Weeping rumbled!
Thank Void! Listen, the Murmur diverted your extraction jump. We need you back at the Sanctum, now! Hurry! It's taking the labs inch by inch. Well, I won't let it take his bloody caviar!
The sodding indifference seeks a path through the walls! And then, Tenno, through you! Keep it at bay! The strand holds. The indifference approaches. Soon, it will take on mass. grimoire must speak with its own voice.
You gave me back my sight, but I would not spare you a glance. You gave me back my voice, but I never spoke to praise you as I should have. For you were my right hand, my strength, my support, my sanctuary. Even when the galleries hurled scorn upon me, your sole desire was to suffer it in my stead. Day of service, you aspired to be worthy of me. I only wish that I could have been worthy of you, my lord.
Tenno. No. Operator.
The strand of claw has been cut, while the indifference remains undeterred. I foresee a grim and continuing struggle to safeguard Papa's laboratory from its fell and ruinous grasp.
Indeed. I shall not waver. Protect the vessels. Repair. Rebuild. So runs the Kalimo sequence. And such is our task. In the version of the past we saw, my Albrecht said we were too late. The solution, naturally, is to arrive on time next time. You keep the murmur at bay, I shall fulfill my role. Punctuality. The Entrati family never could arrive on time without my help. And so, here I am, back to my old role, the diligent servant. Albrecht would have smiled at that, I think. He said, my last sight of your face must not be marred by tears.
We had a deal. The deal was shook. A little handshake, all it took. Though from the deal, the wee child ran.
Yet still, the end has re-began.
Ah, yes, because Warframe needs to make sense.
One must make the best of things.
Alright, well, I've been streaming a little over 3 hours. I'm gonna pause for a bit, take a break, maybe back to stream more later. Actually, no, I won't, because we have Uku's stream later this evening. Yeah. That was, as per usual, a mindfuck. Thank you, Digital Extremes, for continuing to screw with my mind. But, we'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.